What if we couldn't say goodbye because the people we lost were never even given the chance to live properly? What if the land remembered more than the people did? And what if a novel with its quiet words and wide spaces could help us remember what history tried to forget? Today, I want to talk about one of the most unforgettable books I've read this year. 작별하지 않는다, I Do Not Bid Farewell by Han Kang, and why I believe this story matters not only for Korea but for all of us. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Jenny, and this is where we explore books that move us, cultures that shape us, and stories that stay with us. Today, we are diving into a novel that's quiet but devastating, lyrical yet political, personal, and national all at once. Written by internationally acclaimed Korean author Han Kang, I Do Not Bid Farewell is a novel that deals with a dark chapter of Korean history, the Jeju Massacre uprising, and explores themes of grief, memory, and the responsibility we hold to remember what others want forgotten. Let's start with author. Han Kang is not just a novelist. She's a poet in disguise, a philosopher with a pen. Her works are known for their minimalism, beauty, and emotional intensity. You might know her from The Vegetarian, which won the Man Booker International Prize in 2016, or Human Acts, which also touches on political violence and memory. In her books, silence often speaks louder than words, and I Do Not Bid Farewell is no exception. Han Kang isn't trying to be popular, she's trying to be truthful. Her writing asks hard questions. You're too. What do we owe to the dead? What does it mean to mourn in a society that never acknowledged the loss? To understand this book, we need to understand a bit of history. Let me introduce. The Jeju Massacre uprising happened between 1948 and 1954 on Jeju Island, South Korea. After Korea's liberation from Japan in 1945, the country was in chaos, split between North and South, struggling with ideology, foreign influence, and internal division. Jeju Island became a site of resistance, where many opposed the division of the Korean peninsula. But in response, the government sent in military forces. Up to 30,000 civilians were killed, many falsely accused of being communist. Families were broken, villages destroyed, and for decades, no one was allowed to talk about it. This silence became generational, passed down like a wound. Han Kang's novel gives that silence a voice. The novel follows three central characters. Let me write a bit for you. Okay, so the first is Kyung-ha, a professor whose mother has just passed away. Her mother was originally from Jeju, and her past is shrouded in mystery. In-sun, her mother's friend who holds traumatic memories of the Jeju Massacre and slowly reveals fragments of the truth. And Jun, a visual artist who joins the journey, tries to capture that what cannot be seen, the lives of the missing, the grief that lives in landscapes. Together, they return to Jeju, but this isn't a trip. It's pilgrimage into memory, into silence, into the unresolved trauma of a country. Han Kang does not use plot in the traditional sense. What unfolds is more like a meditation or haunting through memories, landscapes, and conversations that feel as fragile as snowflakes. And also there are symbols, especially birds and snow and dreams. One of the most beautiful aspects of this novel is the use of symbolism. Birds appear frequently, flying across the sky, sometimes wounded, sometimes free. They represent the souls of the dead, perhaps, or the desire to rise above what anchors us in pain. And snow is another recurring image, soft, white, silent, Snow covers everything, just like how time tries to cover memory. But under snow, the past still lives. And then there are dreams, surreal, disjointed moments where characters connect with their ancestors or with the people who never returned. Han Kang uses dream as a bridge between the living and the dead. These symbols help us feel what the characters cannot fully say, because in this book, what's not said is often more important than what is. So, what is this book really about? Yeah, it's about the Jeju Rising. But more than that, it's about what we do with historical trauma. Do we forget? Do we pretend it didn't happen? Or do we, like Han Kang, refuse to say goodbye? The title, I Do Not Bid Farewell, is her answer. To say goodbye would be to let go of the responsibility. To remember, even painfully, is to say, stay human. And in our world today, filled with conflict, division, and historical amnesia, this message feels more urgent than ever. This book left me feeling quiet and humbled. It made me realize how easy it is to forget, even when the past is just under the surface. Reading it, I thought about other countries, other massacres, other silences. How many of us carry inherited trauma, things that are not in our history books, but live in our bodies, in our grandparents' silences? This is not a page turner. It's not fast, but it's necessary. If you are a leader who loves books that explore grief, justice, and human dignity, if you want to understand the hidden emotional history of Korea, or if you believe, like me, the literature can be an act of resistance and remembrance, then you need to read this book. I want to end with this quote from the book. Even if we live on, we don't always survive, not completely. But in remembering, we come closer to being whole. Let's keep remembering. Let's keep telling stories. Let's not say goodbye just because the world wants us to move on. Let me know in the comments, have you read this book or others by Han Kang? What stories from your culture or history do you feel the world should remember? Please like this video if it is resonated with you. Subscribe for more book-inspired reflections and share it with someone who needs a reminder that remembering is a powerful act. Thank you for being here, and as always, read with your heart and never stop asking questions. Bye!